Hey, it's Larry back, and today we're going to take a look at a phone that comes in under $200 and also claims to be bezel-less. So this is the Doogee Mix.
Taste me how to Doug, taste me how to Doug.
We will get into the good and the bad of this phone in a minute, but first let's take a look at what comes in the box. You get an international wall adapter, a micro USB cord, a case, a screen protector, and what looks like, well, it's a ring stand thing for the back of the phone. And for this price, you get quite a lot of extras in the box, which I appreciate. So let's get into the phone. It comes with a screen protector on the front and the back, but I removed the front because it had an air bubble in it. The top is a 3.5mm headphone jack, the bottom has a micro USB charging port as well as the speaker. The front has what they call a bezel-less screen, which is a 5.5 Super AMOLED, which is great, but the resolution is 1280 by 720. But for the price, I guess that's a place where they had to make a sacrifice. Along with the screen, you have the front-facing 5-megapixel f2.2 camera on the bottom, flanked by a fingerprint scanner. And the scanner works pretty decent, but not fantastic. Along the back is the mirror finish of the blue version that I have here. There's also an LED flash and a dual camera setup. The main shooter is 16 megapixels, and the zoom next to it is a mere 8 megapixels. Internally, it has 6 gigs of memory and 64 gigabytes of storage, but you can add an SD card to get up to another 128 gigabytes. The battery is a hardy 3,380 milliamps, which with this low resolution screen should do really well on battery life. From what I can tell, it has a Helio P25 CPU, which is an 8-core, and there's an ARM GPU, which is a 2-core. But this phone is definitely slow. It's like the S8 Plus after a month. Like I said, the OS is sluggish, but it is running Android 7.0. And the camera experience is okay. The camera gives you some decent pics, especially for this price range. There's also a few features in the camera app, like blur mode, which is like portrait mode on an iPhone, a black and white mode, and a pro mode that gives you manual controls over the camera. So overall, for $200, I think this is a decent phone. You have a very cool design. Even though the phone is thick and a fingerprint magnet, it's a different look than most phones, and I'm always a big fan of that. I don't think the screen is bezel-less like they claim, but it's pretty close to edge and edge to chin. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Would you pay $200 for this phone, or would you put your money on something else?